The side lying hip extension movement is going to be a really great exercise on the wall to work on hip extension in a grounded position. So get yourself set up next to a wall, and we're going to get you into a 90-90 position on the wall. So your feet are going to be flat, your heels are in line with your knees, and then from here, your knees are bent at 90 degrees, your hips are bent at 90 degrees, and grab yourself a pillow or a foam roller so you can completely relax on your head. Now, before we get set up in the movement, we need to create a neutral spine underneath here. So think about, you could probably push your hands right underneath. We're not lifting right up, but we're just getting yourself into a nice straight line. If that recreates any sort of back pain or hip pain, you can place a towel under there so you can completely relax, but still maintain that neutral spine. So when you're in this side lying position with 90 degrees at the hips, 90 degrees at the knees, and your heels are in line with your knees, your feet aren't back here, we're now going to lift your foot up to hip height, and you've got 3 points of contact on your foot. You've got your heel, the base of the big toe, and the base of your little toe. So it's essentially like a triangle, and you're going to be pushing evenly through those 3 points. So from here, we've got your neutral spine. We're pushing those 3 points into the wall at a 5 out of 10 intensity, or a little bit less if that recreates a little bit of pain. And then we're going to think about dragging your heel backwards just slightly towards your bottom. Your foot's not going to move at all, but it's just that engagement of your hamstring and your glute. Now, holding this position, we're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth and really focus on those cues to make sure that you can hold this position and activate the right areas. All right, things to avoid is lifting your foot up in any certain direction. Just make sure you're keeping your foot grounded the entire time. And then also rotating your hips back to feel like you're getting the movement. But we need to make sure that your hips stay stacked on each other and the movement is actually coming from the activation of pushing down and pulling back. And that's where that hip extension through your hamstrings and your glutes is really going to start to fire.